Scholarships are available to anybody that wants to be in agriculture throughout the state of Missouri. And it is the easiest way that I know of, and one of the reasons that I support it, to know that the money is being handled in a good way, and all you have to do is write the check. You don't have to send out the scholarship forms or judge the scholarship winners or do any of the legwork for it. Everybody at the Missouri State Fair does it for you. And I'm just very proud and honored to be a part of that and know that anything that we do here today or in the past and such, that it goes a long ways towards building and sustaining agriculture across the state of Missouri. None of us are getting any younger. And I can tell you this, someone has to take your place sooner or later. And I'd like to have a hand in the way and by the people who are going to be taking our places. And this scholarship fund and what we do on days like this and what we do at the Missouri State Fair is certainly one way for us to be able to have a little part in how that progression works. Now we're ready for that champion steer.
Our grand champion steer is a Kianina steer weighing 1,300 pounds named Trav. Lauren Dilly is the exhibitor of the Grand Champion Steer. She is the daughter of Kevin and Dolyn Dilly of Deerfield, Missouri. Her champion steer was champion steer at her county fair as well. Her family has a small commercial herd, and Lauren is a first-year member in the Clayton 4-H Club. Talk about a great way to start off your 4-H career. She wants to continue showing cattle and go to college to become a veterinarian. Let's welcome her, Lauren, and her Grand Champion steer to the sale ring.
All right. One more quick introduction. Lauren, congratulations. Working ringside today, ladies and gentlemen, are three fellows that are certainly no strangers to you if you're in the livestock industry. Pat Henderson will be working over here on my right. I do a lot of sales with Pat throughout the year. Working out front, I think J.W. Bruni, are you going to be out front? You're going to be on the left. J.W. Bruni hails from Overland Park, Overbrook, Kansas. But he's born and bred here in Missouri, works a lot of livestock sales, a great fella and a great rancher out in Kansas. And Jay Purchase, who is also from over here in central Missouri, but lives in Texas now. He came in to join us, and Jay, we appreciate having you here today. Guys, take your place, and we're ready to get underway. All right, here we're going to deal me Lauren Dilly, Grand Champion steer. What are we going to give for him here? We're going to deal me $25,000 bet. We're better to do 5, 25, we're better to 5, to 5, to 5. Here we go, $10,000 bet. We're better to do 10. We're going to do now 10, now 2 grand, 2 grand, 22, 25, $25,000 bet. We're better to 3 grand, 35. We're better to 4 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand, 7 grand. You going out? $8,000 bet. We're better to 8 grand. We're going to 8 grand, 8 grand. Edward Jones is in 8, now 9. 8 grand. You going out? $9,000 bet. Yes, 9. Now 10, 10 left. $11,000 bet. We're better 11. Now $12,000 bet. We're better to 12. Now 12. Now $12,000 bet. Now 12, 11, now 12, $12,000 bet, 12, 5, 13, now 5, 13 bid, now $500 bet, 13, 5, 5, Pioneer, you're out, 13, 5, 14, $14,000 bet, 14, 14, 5, 14, now $500 bet, 15, 15, you're in, JW, 15 with Edward Jones, 15, 16, $16,000 bet, 16, 17, 17, 18, where? 17 now, so there's no confusion. I'm 17 right on the corner with Edward Jones. Pioneer, you're out. Pioneer, you're out. And Ribus, you're out. 17, 18, 18, yeah, 18, 19, 18, 5, 19, 19, then they'll be able to get into 19. Now $500 bill. Roger, you're out again. 19, 5, 20. 20 grand, 20 grand, 20 grand, 20 grand. Here we're going to 20 grand, one more. Here we're going to 20 grand, where? 20 grand, do you want a 20 grand? Now one. 21, then they'll be here we're going to do 1, 20 miles, 1 minute, 1 minute, 20 grand, 20 miles. I've got, listen, boys, so there 20 grand is right up here with Pioneer. 21, 20, yes, 21, now 2. 21, that's going to be 1 minute to do 2. Here we're going to 22, 1 minute to do now 2, now 2, now 2. Are you done? 21, 22, 21, 22. I have sold the steer, $21,000, and they're both right there together, $21,000.
Are Edward Jones and the Pattison Family Foundation.
Wayne, come on up.
Edward Jones is represented here today by George Morse, Roger Bennett, Lon Luckert, Mark Clethermus, John Skinner, Bill Hudson, Travis Bartlett, and Dennis Seeger. And representing the Pattison Family Foundation is Wayne Stowers.
Thank you for buying my steer. give him a round of applause, everyone.
Roger, you want to say a word real quick? Just real quick.
That's probably the best speech I've ever heard out here. Normally somebody's got something all written out, you know, and they've been thinking about it beforehand, and yet you just brought it right to the point, didn't you? But isn't it amazing, you know, when you think about 4-H and FFA and how important it is to set goals? Did you set a goal at the start of the year? Did you accomplish it? And then you worked hard and you did what you're supposed to do, called your chores every day? It's amazing when you put work ethic and goals together and dream a little bit what you can accomplish, isn't it? I tell you what, most people quit dreaming and don't dream big enough. We want to do one other thing too. We want to donate this steer to the University of Missouri livestock judging team. I tell you what, if you blend 4-H and FFA and that livestock judging team, I know myself has been very big. Hey, Jay Purchase, you talked about earlier, one of your ringmen, he's from Green Ridge, Missouri is where he's from. Because we was both on that same judging team with Greg Martin back years ago. And I think that Jay would tell you, we owe him a heck of a lot, or we might not have accomplished what we did. So between 4-H and FFA, and you got a chance to use Chip Kemp these days, you got a staggering combination if you'll just use it. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Hey, for those of you, Dwayne Stowers has got a consortium here today, and I think maybe bidding on several deals, but he's representing a Pattison Family Foundation. They're new to the Sale of Champions. Dr. C. Phillips and Mary Jane Pattison, they basically have a foundation in Kansas City, and they're here to support youth in agriculture, actually youth all over the country, but they're particularly interested in youth in agriculture. And Wayne, we appreciate your part working with Edward Jones on that.
Next into our ring will be your grand champion barrow. Crossbred barrow weighing 263 pounds, named Lieutenant Dan. The grand champion barrow was exhibited by Troy Sloan. He is the son of Scott and Tanya Sloan of Cameron, Missouri. He is a third-generation exhibitor at the Missouri State Fair. Troy's dad and brother have also been in the Sale of Champions. Troy has exhibited cattle, sheep, goats, hogs, and this year, for the first time, rabbits at the Missouri State Fair. Let's welcome Troy to the sale ring.
All right, Troy, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We've got quite a hog and quite a young man showing them. Here we go. The auction on. What do we get for them? We're going to leave 5 times on the bank. We're going to find 5 grand. We're going to 2 grand. We're going to do 2 grand. We're going to 2 grand. We're going to do now 5. $25 on the bank. We're going to 3 grand. We're going to 3 now. $35 on the bank. We're going to 4, 5, now 5, 6 grand. We're going to 6 now 7. 7 grand. Do you want it now? Chaz Wheeler, you're out. 7. Now 8. 8, 9. 8, 9. Do you want it now? 9 on the bank. We're going to 9. Now 10. That's on the bank. We're going to 10. MU Aggies going back in now 10. Now 11. 11 on the bank. We're going to 11. Now 11 on the bank. We're going to 11. Now 12. Now 12. Now 12. 11 on the bank. We're going to 12. Here we're going to 13. 13. We're going to 13. 12 on the bank. We're going to 13. 13. We're going to Kingsville. You're out 2. 13. 14. 14. Then on the bank. We're going to 13. 14. 14, 14, 14, anybody home there? 14, 14, 14, 14, 15, where? 14, 14, that's 14, 5, Pat, 14, 5, 14, 5, 2 and a half, now 5, 14, that's 5, yes, 5, now 7 and a half, we're going to do 15, where? 15, that's 15, 15, 15, I got it on my own, boys. 15, that Lewis Hybrids is in at 15. Give me 16. 16, I see him right there. 15, 16. 16, that's going to be 15, 17, where? 16, 17, 17, 17, he's at Roger Wolf is out. 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 1 minute, 18, 18, 1 minute, 18, 18. 8, 2 and a half, now 5, 18, now 5, and $1, we're going to find, we're going to find now 5, 18, now 2 and a half, we're going to find, we're going to find, we're going to be out now 7 and a half, 18, now we're going to find 7 and a half, 19,000, 19,000, that's going to be 19, 19, 19, you want back in, 18, 17, 19, 19, are you done? Here we go, 19, 19, so there's no confusion, I'm right down here. I'm right down here at 19. Now 2 and a half. 19, now 2, 2 and a half, 19, 2 and a half. I have. Anybody else? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Last shot, 2 and a half. Anybody else?
Lewis, you're out. Kingsville's out. 19, 2 and a half. Sold. 19,000. 19. 19,000. Right down here.
Our buyer is BTC Bank at Bethany and the Jerry Litton Family Memorial Foundation, both represented here today by Ron Wolf. We would ask Troy if he'd like to say a few words.
Well, everybody asked me after the shows if it really sunk in what kind of fair I'd had yet. And I'll be honest, it hadn't until right now. When I grabbed this mic, I just got freaking scared. But definitely want to thank all the buyers here today. Ron Wolf here to my left, and everybody involved in the bidding today. Every hometown producer, or hometown sponsor I've had throughout the years. I've obviously been fortunate enough to have 7 animals in the sale the last 5 years, and definitely without a doubt it's been one heck of a ride. I want to thank all my family and friends, and Bailey and Zeb and Cody and Colton that work for us, and everybody that's ever been supportive of me. I can't even name them all. There's so many people that have always helped me and always been supportive, and I just can't thank them enough. Once again, thanks to the Ag Committee, Youth and Ag, and everything they do. This is definitely a great event that stepping in this ring right here is what kids get up for in the morning. They get up at 6 o'clock to feed their animals because they want to make it in this ring right here with the green shavings, I promise you. I promise you they get up in the morning and they work hard because they want to be in this ring right here. This means more than anything in the world to any livestock exhibitor in the state of Missouri. So thanks to the Youth and Ag Committee, thanks to all the buyers here today. And the one last thing I want to do is I'm going to donate the trophy today to a special person. This special person had a son a few years back that passed away due to cancer. A few years after that, her husband actually passed away with cancer also. A lady that's always been involved in the industry, one that's always definitely been very supportive of me and my family. Definitely someone that would have had a kid in this ring. If it wouldn't have been this year, it probably would have been the next year. Or if it wouldn't have been that year, it would have been probably his last year like mine. So this is for you, Julie. Thanks for everything you've done.
Julie Madsen from Cameron, Missouri. All right.
I've known Troy since he was a little boy, and I've never known him to be at a loss for words before, but good job, Troy. I've known Julie a long time, too, and congratulations to you. On behalf of the BTC Bank and the Jerry Liddon Family Foundation, we're happy to be a part of this sale, and we want to congratulate Troy on beating out the 751 other hogs in the show. So congratulations, Troy.
Let's give them all a round of applause again. Congratulations, Troy. I also want to point out that behind me on the screen, with each animal that comes into the ring today, we are listing their hometown support. Please take a look at those. These young people have worked hard to raise money at home to support this auction today as well, and that certainly all helps and goes towards scholarships for other students as well. Next, we have our Grand Champion Market Lamb, also exhibited by Troy Sloan. It is a crossbred lamb weighing 146 pounds named Buck. Troy is returning to the ring with this animal, showing livestock is a big part, obviously, of Troy's life, as well as his family's. This lamb was raised by Troy's brother, Cody, in cooperation with the Hayes family, who owned the buck that sired this champion. Troy attends Iowa State University, is currently a member of Iowa State's livestock judging team. Troy is majoring in agriculture studies and hopes to go into swine production when he graduates. Let's welcome him once again to the ring with his Grand Champion Market Lamb.
All right, Troy Sloan, congratulations, your Champion Market Lamb. And ladies and gentlemen, Cliff Harris with Warrensburg Chrysler and Ford said to open the bidding at $3,000. So that's where we're going to start, boys. I got $3 grand, 35, 3 grand, 35, 35, 35, got it here now, 4, now 5, 4 grand, now 5, now 6 grand, 6 grand, you are now 7, now Pioneer, you're out, now 7, now 8, now 8, Mike, you're out, 8 grand, now 9. I've got the concessionaires in at 8, 9 grand, JW didn't get in, 8 grand, 9, now 9 grand, now 10, now 10, now 11, 10 grand, now 10, I'll do a 5, now 11, now 5, 11, 5, 12, 12 grand, now here we're going to hook, now 5, 12, 5, where? Boys, I'm right out here. 13, now 5, 13, 5, 13, do you want to now $500 bill, better to find, better to 13, now 5, better to 5, now 5, 14, 14, 14, yes, 14, now 5, 14, $500 bill, better to 14, 5, now 5, better to 14, do you want to now $500 bill, better to 5, now 5, 14, 5, 14, do you want to now $500 bill, better to 5, better to 14, 5, now 5, 14, 5, independent Aggies, you know you're out, don't you, 14, 5, 14, now $500 bill, better to 5, 5, we're to 14, do you want to now 5, are you done? Here we go, 14, we got to get a bigger stand. 14.5. 14, you want to now $500 bill. So, right there, $14,000 bill. The concessionaires right down there. Concessionaires. Oh, and Lewis Hybrids are going to join with them too, I think. Lewis Hybrids are joining with you.
Our buyer today of our Grand Champion Market Lamb is the Missouri State Fair concessionaires and commercial exhibitors, represented by Mike Riley and the McKinney family. And also, they are joining with Lewis Hybrids, represented by Scott Lewis.
Lewis Hybrids is out of Ursula, Illinois, I believe, Rhonda.
Once again, we would ask if Troy would like to say a few words.
Well, obviously, once again, I'd like to thank everybody that's been supportive and the committee that puts this sale on, especially these two guys standing here to the left that decided to put their money together and support me and everything that I believe in, and a project that I've worked real hard throughout my life to get to, and it's definitely been a pleasure to have both the champion and reserve market lambs this year. So thanks again to everybody that's been here. A special thanks goes out to my brother and the Hayes family. They put their minds and together to breed this guy here, and one that my brother brought home. And for those of you guys that don't know the story, he brought him home and he pictured him and he put him on an online sale, and guess we kind of all just butted heads and said, that ain't gonna work, we're gonna have to keep this one. So we bought him back and brought him to Missouri State Fair, and there's your champion lamb right there. Thanks for everything again, everybody.
23 individuals, along with the Subway company, represented by Art DeJanes, together are very pleased to partner up with Lewis Hybrids and demonstrate that although most people are in their place of business conducting concessions operations, they absolutely support youth in agriculture in the great state of Missouri. Thank you for letting us be part of it.
We do want to recognize that Lewis Hybrids, the co-buyer on that, not only is represented by Scott Lewis, but by 20 other Lewis Hybrid dealers who joined to support their participation in this sale. Let's give them all a round of applause.
All right.
Next, we will have our Grand Champion pen of rabbits. They are exhibited by Brady Adam. They weigh 4.43, 4.4, and 4.44 pounds each. While Brady has exhibited at the Missouri State Fair for 4 years, this is the first year she has shown rabbits. She shows pigs and Hereford cattle as well. Brady is the daughter of Scott and Tammy Brady of Plattsburgh. She attends Clinton County Middle School in Plattsburgh, where she is in the 6th grade. Let's welcome Brady and her Grand Champion pen of rabbits to the sale ring.
All right, Brady. Hey, Brady, which one of them weighed 4.3 pounds? Which? Oh, all right. That'll be a question next time in rabbit showmanship. All right, here we go. Here we're gonna tell me. What do you think of that? We're gonna tell me 2 grams. I'm gonna do gram. I'm gonna do 2,000. I'm gonna do 500, 600, 600, 7, 8, now 9. 8. I'm gonna do now 12, now 12, 13, 14, 14. I'm gonna do 1400, 1400, now 15, 15. I'm gonna do 16, 17, 17. Everybody likes the rabbit. 18, now 2. 18, now 2. I'm gonna do now $100. I'm gonna do 1, now 2, now 2.